Good evening and welcome. Welcome to Divine Healing Valley Spirituality and Healing Meet. I'm Shashi Dhar, your host, and we are here for the session of Third Eye Chakra Healing. So we have already done 5 specific sessions for the lower 5 chakras, and today we are going to do the 6th chakra, which is the Third Eye Chakra, 6th of the 7 major chakras. Yes, that is the right way, right understanding. So we are going to do the Third Eye Chakra Healing, also called the Agya Chakra or the Ajna Chakra. Yes, for convenience, we will call that Third Eye Chakra. Yes. So anybody who wants to share anything or ask anything before we start the session? What is the importance of Third Eye Chakra? What are the major chakras? If you don't have the idea, then you have to go through our previous recordings. But yes, we can give you a short summary about what we have done so far, and that will help. Yes. So Third Eye Chakra, first of all, let us look at where is this located. So we should know what we are talking of is all the major chakras or the minor chakras or the total number of chakras that we're talking of, we are talking of in the Pranamaya Kosh. Pranamaya Kosh is the energy body, and there are 72,000 nadis in this Pranamaya Kosh, and the crossings of these nadis are called chakra. So we have minor chakra, sub-minor chakra, and major chakra. That is how they classify. So we are going to talk of the 7 major chakras for healing purpose. We talk of 7 major chakras in the Pranamaya Kosh. So this is surrounding the physical body. Okay, but corresponding to the physical body in the spine, you will find the location of these chakras. So Third Eye Chakra is situated or located, you can say, between the eyebrows in the center of the forehead, where यहाँ पे लेडीज बिंदी लगाती हैं या आप टीका लगाते हैं. That is the Third Eye Chakra location. Okay, but actually it is in the center. So you can draw a cross section from the top and from the straight. So it is here inside and from the top inside. So that center, wherever it meets, that is actually the seat of the Third Eye Chakra. All right. It is also called the seat of the soul. So this is a very, very spiritually, very, very high energy chakra, and it is also called the master controller. So it controls all the other chakras, all the other 6 major chakras, 5 major chakras below. So that is taken care by the Third Eye Chakra. Correct? Yes. So that is the location. The healed color of the Third Eye Chakra is deep blue indigo. So indigo is the color, and the location we have seen. And we have seen that the 5 lower chakras correspond to the 5 physical elements of the universe. 5 तत्व इस ब्रह्मांड में जो 5 तत्व हैं वो क्या हैं? धरती, जल, अग्नि, Vayu, Akash. Correct? So we have done these 5 chakras. These are corresponding to the 5 physical elements of the universe. Now Third Eye Chakra is beyond the 5, beyond the universe, you can say. Yes. So obviously we are talking of beyond the space. So earth, water, fire, air, space. Beyond that is the Third Eye Chakra, which is called the element of light. Space is corresponding to sound, right? So above the sound is light. So Third Eye Chakra is all about light. But when we talk of light, don't start visualizing light in the Third Eye Chakra or the forehead. Light basically denotes wisdom, है ना? तो बोलते हैं ना दिमाग की बत्ती जला दें, right? So it is like the light of divine wisdom. So you will have divine intuition, divine wisdom when this chakra is activated, energized, and healed. Your consciousness will move to the Third Eye Chakra. Then it's a very, very, you can say, blossoming spiritual experience. So Third Eye Chakra is that way very, very special. Yes. So the element that is connected with it is light. So divine wisdom, divine intuition, that is what you will be experiencing. You will get very, very strong downloads from the cosmic mind, from the universal mind. In meditation, when you are sitting in meditation, you will be getting these downloads, you will get these wonderful ideas. And these are not only spiritual, it will also help you in this materialistic world. If you're in business and if you want to get some new ideas to take your turnover to the next level, you will suddenly get an idea when you're sitting in meditation. And that you follow that and you get the desired results. Yes. So that is the importance of third eye chakra. Yes, it gives you clarity, and it gives you, obviously, when you get clarity, all the confusion and all the doubts and everything is getting dissolved. So that is the importance of the third eye chakra. Yes. So whatever I have said, if anybody wants to share anything or ask anything, welcome. Otherwise, it will become a monologue. So I'll keep checking with you in between. So anybody who wants to share anything, please go ahead. Welcome, welcome, Praveen ji, and welcome, Leslie. Yes. Anybody who wants to share? What all you have heard about third eye chakra? Yes. कौन बोलना चाह रहे हैं? Stunned silence. क्या हो गया? Nakul ji, yeah. Just go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Shashi ji. I mean, I have one thing which like I don't know much, to be very honest. I don't know much about the third eye chakra, but yes, while I sit in meditation, I do feel some energy here. So what could be the significance for the same while feeling the energy here? And it is the third eye chakra. So what could be the significance was my question.
Okay. So let us understand this. Whenever you are sitting in meditation, and kind of type of meditation that we normally follow is we sit in some Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana, correct? In a
Correct.
sitting posture, back, neck, and head is straight. Then eyes are closed, and then you are chanting Om. Yeah? Then normally that is the kind of meditation that we do. So when you are chanting Om, you can feel some kind of a sensation or some kind of a vibration at the third eye chakra. Yes.
Correct.
Because if you're focusing there, wherever you focus, there will be some kind of heat or energy that you will feel. Okay. So that is okay. That is just shows that you are focusing at a particular area and you will sense that vibration there. It is true for any part of your body. If you focus on the heart chakra, you will find some kind of a warmth or some kind of a sensation even in the heart or the throat. So all the major chakras, if you're focusing there, you will have some kind of an experience of any vibration or a sensation in that area or in that body part.
Right.
Correct?
So correct. Agreed. Sometimes it happens while I'm focusing on breath, then also the energy is felt here.
Yes.
Very prominent energy. Not me focusing there, but automatically the focus going on there. So that also sometimes, and it has. I've been meditating for some time now, maybe 8 years now.
Very good.
But this experience is coming to me for the past 4 or 5 months, not more, or maybe 3 months, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Not that any significant changes in the external world I have found after this energy sensation or the feeling that I have. But yes, I do feel a significant energy or a sensation, not sensation, but I feel the energy here.
Yes.
Very prominent energy being felt here. So I think from that perspective of mine, this session is very important for me as well.
Very good, Nakulji. So let's first of all welcome and congratulate Nakulji. At least you are moving in some level. You are moving at your, you can say, consciousness of the chakras, right? So let me tell you this: when you are doing any kind of meditation, yes, what will happen? When you are focusing the breath is flowing through the major chakras. Pranamay kosh mein prana energy flow karti hai. When you take a breath, you are breathing in oxygen along with the air, oxygen, as well as the prana shakti. So the prana shakti is flowing through the through this whole network of nadis and the crossings and the chakras. Correct? So if you focus on any particular area, after some time, what will happen? That particular chakra will get activated, energized, cleansed, and healed. So sometimes when a block is there, what will happen? जब जैसे पानी फ्लो हो रहा है, कोई पत्थर बीच में आते हैं तो थोड़ा सा टर्बुलेंस दिखता है वहां पे, है ना? वैसे ही प्राणा एनर्जी जब फ्लो करती है और अगर कोई ब्लॉक होगा वहां पे, तो वहां पे कोई सेंसेशन आएगी. Either you will feel some warmth, some heat, or some simple vibration like you can say जैसे खुजली हो रही है, हाँ? So that kind of a small sensation will be there. Sometimes the sensation can be very strong. So it is okay. It is just that some blocks are getting healed and removed. So that is perfectly fine. Just move on with the journey. Don't bother about the disturbances. क्योंकि distraction बहुत जल्दी आ जाते हैं meditation में. तो distraction से हमको अपने आप को अलग नहीं करना है. Correct? So keep focusing on the meditation and keep focusing. You will feel the impact in your life. That is what is important. So like I said, if you're focusing on the third eye chakra, what you will experience is clarity of mind. Doubts will go, decision making will be easier. आपके इंटेलेक्ट में जजमेंट कम हो जाएगी. राग द्वेष जो बोलते हैं, राग द्वेष कम हो जाएगा. करेक्ट? You will be able to take decisions very, very clearly. You will know the truth from the illusion. कोई आपको कहानियां सुना रहा है तो आप उस कहानियों के थ्रू देख सकते हो. आपको सत्य समझ में आ जाएगा. आपको स्ट्रगल नहीं करनी पड़ेगी. कोई आराम से आपको जैसे बोलते हैं बेवकूफ नहीं बना सकता. क्यों? यू आर सीइंग द ट्रूथ. You are on the path of truth. Your clarity is your understanding is very, very profound. You are getting the clarity of life and of course the materialistic world also. And nobody will be able to fool you. So you will not get fooled easily. Divine wisdom है, divine intuition है. राग द्वेष से आप मुक्त हो गए हो या फ्री हो गए हो. And विवेक और वैराग्य यहाँ पे नजर आता है. So this chakra can be very, very powerfully impacting your present life. So you need to look at it in that way. Correct?
Correct. What is the meaning of vairagya, sir?
See, when we talk of normal human beings, the intellect is clouded with judgments. है ना? ये सही है, good, bad, right, wrong में हमारी दुनिया निकल जाती है. So this is called राग द्वेष, attraction and aversion. Both are forms of attachment. Correct? Now, as this wisdom dawns in, the clarity comes and real understanding comes of the truth and the illusion. So you will be able to distinguish what is truth, what is illusion in your life. Practical life, materialistic life, also in the spiritual life. Correct? So what happens? You will be able to give up your illusion. You will let go of the illusion. That is called vairagya. And you will have the, you can say, divine wisdom, which will give you the clarity of what is the ultimate truth. So you will follow the truth and you will give up the illusion. तो विवेक है, विवेक बोलते हैं राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग और द ट्रुथ. तो बुद्धि जो होती है, बुद्धि योग बोलते हैं. थर्ड आई चक्र पे आपको बुद्धि योग मिलता है. योर बुद्धि इज इन अलाइंड विद द डिवाइन विजडम एंड यू विल बी फ्री फ्रॉम ऑल द इल्यूजन्स. तो इल्यूजन्स को छोड़ने को वैराग्य बोलते हैं. वॉट एवर यू गिव अप एंड व्हेन यू हैव क्लैरिटी यू विल फॉलो द ट्रुथ एंड गिव अप द इल्यूजन. ओके? So this is actually the analysis of what people gain in the third eye chakra consciousness. Okay, but yes, what we are talking is of healing the third eye, not attaining the third eye consciousness. So don't get me wrong. Third eye chakra के heal हो जाने से आप third eye consciousness में नहीं पहुंच जाओगे. But yes, these are the indications if you are at the third eye consciousness. So that's why I mentioned it very, very clearly. These are the things that will happen in your life, and these are not small things, by the way. This is the result of what we normally say, Amit will agree, Sahaj Samadhi. This is a Sahaj Samadhi state where your third eye chakra is activated. You are living your life from the third eye consciousness. So you will be Sthit Pragya. You must have heard that word, Sthit Pragya. You are studying the divine wisdom. And आपकी जो बुद्धि है वो आपको एकाग्रचित हो जाती है. That means your mind is absolutely rock solid. It doesn't get deviated, doesn't get distracted, right? So ekagrachit hoga, your mind will be absolutely concentrated and your buddhi will be absolutely, you can say, bombarded with divine wisdom. Yes. So that is the benefit of the third eye chakra getting completely healed and you moving at the third eye chakra consciousness. Okay. So that was a long answer for your short query, but I hope it has given you some clarity.
Yeah, it has definitely added great value.
Thank you,
So
Nakulji.
thank you
good.
so much. Thank you.
Yes. Anybody else who wants to share anything?
Shashi sir, good evening.
Good evening,
question है मेरा.
हाँ जी बोलिए.
This is regarding the त्रिनेत्र. Sorry, हिंदी में पूछता हूँ. इसको त्रिनेत्र भी बोलते हैं क्या? थर्ड आई चक्र को?
हाँ, थर्ड आई चक्र. दिस इज द स्पिरिचुअल आई, थर्ड आई. इसीलिए थर्ड आई चक्र बोलते हैं इसको. See, you normally sees the eyes, see the universe through the eyes. The universe gets into you through the eyes, physical eyes, correct? तो फिजिकल यूनिवर्स जो है आपके फिजिकल आइज से आप देखते हो. दीज आइज आर डायरेक्टेड आउटवर्ड्स. हम जो दुनिया को देखते हैं, हमारी जो दो आंखें हैं वो बाहर की तरफ है, इसको बाहरी मुखी बोलते हैं. दे आर टर्न्ड आउटवर्ड्स. द थर्ड आई चक्र इज, थर्ड आई is the eye which is turned inwards. This is the spiritual eye. It is turned inwards. It does swadhyaya for you. You will be able to, you will be able to look into yourself, not look into the world. That is where the truth lies. So you will identify the truth. That is why it is called third eye. It is a spiritual eye. It is turned inwards. Right? Very good, Amanji. That's good. Right understanding. Yes. So let's acknowledge Nakulji and Amanji. Very good.
Thanks.
Yes. Anybody else who has anything to share or you want to ask something? Please go ahead. Okay. So moving on, let us now look at, we have seen the location of the third eye chakra. We have seen the importance of third eye chakra, what all you can get out of here. Yes. And obviously, if the third eye chakra is blocked, what will happen? Total confusion. No clarity. क्या सत्य है, क्या झूठ है, कुछ पता नहीं. You will be sleepwalking in your life. Totally, आपको पता ही नहीं है जैसे. You are totally ignorant of the truth. Not only the spiritual truth, even the materialistic world. Anybody, you will believe anybody who tells you any story. आपको सत्य का परख नहीं होगा. सत्य की परख नहीं होगी. You will believe anything. Any story that comes to you, you will believe it. Whatever you see, you will believe it. Whatever you hear, you will believe it. No clarity, no understanding. So no deep understanding of life. Correct? तो ये थर्ड आई में होगा. कंफ्यूजन होगा, विजडम नहीं होगी, तो you can see what kind of life you will be living. Correct? And as we have said, this comes beyond the throat chakra. Throat chakra is all about space, communication, so sound. Beyond the sound, higher than the sound is the light. So that is why this is very, very important chakra. Correct? Now we have seen the location, we have seen the color. Now let us talk of the beach mantra. What is the beach mantra for third eye? Who all saw my post today? What is the beach mantra for the third eye chakra? It's very simple actually. Yes, Leslie, you want to share something?
I said Om.
Yes, very good. Absolutely right. Om. So Om is a powerful mantra for beach mantra for the third eye chakra activation. So you keep chanting Om and you will feel some sensation in the forehead. And when you do that regularly, continuously, then the benefits will come to you as divine wisdom, clarity, right understanding. And all our behaviors actually come from our understanding, right? अगर understanding गलत है तो हमारे behavior भी गलत होगा, कर्मा भी गलत होगा, like in case of Duryodhan or Ravan. No? But if your understanding is perfect and you are on the right path of truth, then you will get the understanding light, like Gautam Buddha. Yes, so you are an enlightened figure in that case, and enlightened soul, and you will get the clarity. Buddhi yog mein hogi. So you will get the divine wisdom, divine intuition, and you will create magic and miracles for yourself as well as people in your life. So Om is the beach mantra. So that is normally when we talk of meditation, we talk of sitting in Padmasana and chanting Om, that is the image that you get of a sage or a saint who is doing meditation, correct? So that indicates the power of the third eye chakra. So Om mantra is the Bij mantra for third eye chakra, correct? And of course, when we are talking of the hand position, so hand position, third eye chakra activation ke liye bhi, in general meditation may be Gyan Mudra is the perfect one. And we have said that in earlier sessions also. Gyan Mudra means you are locking the fire element and the air element, and the other three fingers are kept like this. So this is the position of the Gyan Mudra, correct? So these hands you can keep on the thighs or the knees, back neck and head straight, and you can do the meditation posture, you can do the chanting of the mantra, and you are on the way to heal your third eye chakra. Yes, we'll be giving a demo of that very soon. Amiji will be taking us through a demo. And so that will be the posture that you can normally keep for the third eye chakra activation. Any question anybody has? Amiji, did I miss out something? Yes, first Leslie, you want to share something? Yes, Leslie, go ahead.
No, I have a question.
Yes.
Normally, generally, I've heard that all the chakras below, that is root and sacral and all, it's easier to, I mean, like it's easier and simpler to meditate out there. But for crown chakra, it's always said, for the third eye chakra, it's always said that too much of meditation or under guidance you need to be doing, because this is the most sensitive, one of the most sensitive chakras. So is it correct? Can we directly just do a lot of meditation on third eye chakra, or it is sensitive?
Okay, very good question actually. So let's acknowledge Leslie. And I think I had replied to one of similar questions in the last session, or maybe last to last session. See, when we are talking of healing the chakras, we always start from the first root chakra. तो जब आप यहाँ पे भी healing की modality हम follow करेंगे, which Amiji will take us through, we will be starting from root chakra. So the first 3 minutes will be root chakra healing, then 3 minutes will be sacral chakra healing. That is how you move forward. So in 21 minutes, you cover all the 7 major chakras, correct? So minimum 3 minutes is a standard thing for anybody. So even a newcomer comes, he can go through the meditation of 3 minutes each. 21 minutes का वीडियो होगा YouTube पे, आप वो लगाइए एंड वो करिए. लेकिन सीधा थर्ड आई में भी करने में कोई मुश्किल नहीं है. ओनली थिंग इज आपको कभी झटके लग सकते हैं, करेक्ट? तो थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा वाइब्रेशन आ जाएगी, थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा हीट हो जाएगा. नथिंग रॉन्ग इन दैट, बट ओनली थिंग इज बेस्ट थिंग टू डू इज स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द रूट चक्रा, देन मूव ऑन टू द third eye chakra and the crown chakra. And you do that regularly, you will see a gradual impact in your spiritual journey as well as in your physical life, correct? So Leslie, once you are doing, right now we are focusing on one chakra in one session so that you get a better understanding. When you do the session, which Amitji normally does, it's a 1 hour session where we take you through all the 7 major chakras, correct? So that should be the right approach. But having said that, if you're doing that practice for quite some time, then you can go ahead and do the straight away sitting in meditation. You can practice that and you will see the benefits, correct? But yeah, you have to be patient, you have to be consistent. यानी कि 1 महीने में 1 दिन करेंगे और 1 घंटा कर लेंगे, नहीं, उससे नहीं होगा. रोज करना है, बेशक 15 मिनट करिए, and that is how you move forward on the spiritual journey. Continuous, regular, continuous effort is important.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, let's acknowledge
Okay.
Leslie and others who shared. Amiji, anything I left out or you want to add? And then we move on with the demo.
Yeah, maybe I will start with adding a couple of things. Yeah. Good, sir. Thank you. I think you pretty much covered everything. And I want to add to the answer of Leslie Bhai that any spiritual practice just cannot cause damage, even if it is not learned or executed in the best of the way. It cannot. So temporarily, maybe for a minute. Now, for example, one of the bad effects of meditation could be, let's say, बहुत time तक बैठे तो joints, knees, etc. They may feel little stiff, but when you get up, everything is fine. So sometimes through the third eye chakra, there could be some energy, sensation, warmth, some headache, etc. may happen, but these are very temporary. And the overall long-term benefits of any kind of spiritual practice, be it meditation or all any other thing, cannot be damaging at all, for sure.
Yes.
Good. So now moving to the very specific, whatever I'm still learning about chakras. I always say that I just know, but maybe 5 or 10% about chakras. But still, even if still this 5 or 10% is so good, so big and impactful enough that I've seen the effect in myself and also the people who practice. And in the last 5-7 years of me, so I did something called transcendental meditation and Kriya Yoga, Sahaj Yoga, chakras, and various other things. And I found that chakra is a lot more holistic, and it pretty much covers all the needs that a human can have in his life. For example, just to spend another 20 seconds on this. So all the 7 chakras, root chakra is for health. Next chakra is for pleasure and creativity. Uske upar is for power, willpower, confidence. Uske upar heart is for emotions. Yeah, this is for communication. Today we're talking about this. So I think the very specific compartment, the categories of the benefits which chakra meditation as a technology or the entire realm of chakra offer is commendable, profound, and it gives a very specific focus on every specific need that a human can have. For example, transcendental meditation may not have very focus on how to become more appreciative about somebody, or about a quality or a human quality, but through chakras it happens. So now moving to the third eye, most of the things are already covered. What I understood was the effect of various tools which can benefit a chakra. And what are those tools? There are so many tools. I ended up researching and applying 5 tools, which together I call as CHAM, CHAMM, which stands for color, hand mudra, affirmations, music, and mantra. By now, most of us know that every chakra responds to a very specific color, likewise a very specific hand mudra. Number 3A, A stands for affirmation, which means a very specific affirmations which are repeated positive words in the current tense. The next is music, a particular sound frequency music, which can also affect a chakra. The last is mantra. So now, before we go into the demo, I will tell you that these 5 elements or tools of third eye, which is called CHAM. So see, color, as we all know by now, it is indigo or dark blue. H, hand mudra. So, personally, I think hand mudra is very effective, definitely. But I think that, when we focus on the CAMM first, which is color, but not hand mudra, but affirmation, music, and mantra. Let's master these 4 things together first, and then hand mudra, because the hand mudra can be a little cumbersome in the beginning, and it may lead to not being able to focus on color, affirmation, music, and mantra. Though hand mudra is equally very powerful, but in my sessions, I talk about hand mudra as the last thing when people get a command over first the other 4 tools, which is color, affirmations, music, and mantra. So, hand mudra is very specific. I can share the picture on the group. Music, the sound frequency is usually about 700 hertz, but the range is about 650 to about 750. And the last is the mantra. By now we all know Om is the most common mantra the world knows. So Om is the simple mantra. So what I found that when we apply these 5 tools together at one single point of time, which means in one single session, the effects are much faster. Faster is the right word that I would say. I would not say impactful or powerful, faster. And when I say faster, you will see a result. Let's say if you sit for even 4 sessions, which can happen every day or every alternate day, in 10 days, you will find a clear difference, a noticeable difference. And within 30 days, even others can find the difference in you. So that is fast. Yeah. So that is about a brief theory. Now, as I always say, there are 3 elements attached to every chakra. And when I say element, that what is the function of a chakra? Number 2, what blocks that chakra? And number 3, how to heal that chakra, or how to unblock that chakra, or how to clean that chakra. Yeah. So what blocks third eye is the resistance to open up to new belief systems, the rigidity to the new faith or new belief systems. And yeah, primarily, I mean, there is so much, but I think keeping it crisp, this is what blocks. So when we are not open to learn something new in life, that blocks the third eye chakra. And the related function that, so I call it very crisply, very differently. Third eye chakras, yeah, we all know that it is good for intuition, gut feel. I call it something called knowing things without knowing. यानी कि ऐसी चीजों का जानना जो हमने कभी पढ़ी नहीं है, सुनी नहीं है, और वॉच नहीं किया. वी हैव नॉट वॉच्ड, वी हैव नॉट रेड, वी हैव नॉट हर्ड. तो एक सेकंड के लिए सोचेंगे, वी ऑल नो दैट वी नो सम थिंग्स which we have never read, never watched, and not even heard from somebody. Now that is wisdom that we carry from your previous lives. Nobody has told you in this life, but आपके भी सभी के चित्त में हजारों ऐसी आइटम्स होंगी जो कि अभी तक शायद आपने कहीं सुनी, पढ़ी, देखी नहीं है, बट आपको पता है. कैसे पता है? वो that you get to know when you work on the throat, when you work on this chakra. So इसका बहुत बड़ा एग्जांपल हो जाएगा, बट अभी वेरी क्रिस्पली एक वर्ड मैं यूज करता हूँ. So maybe in some other session I'll talk about a very example, very specific example. आप बोलेंगे हाँ ये तो मुझे पता था, I knew this, but nobody told me in this life. This could be very basic, simple things. But then you will wonder that, oh, you've not told me anything new, Amit, but I think I knew this, but nobody has told me till now. So इसको बोलते हैं recognition. Recognition. So somebody may make you recognize that thing, and you will wonder, oh, I knew this, but good that you made me remember in this life. So ये आपको connect करेगा कि ऐसे wisdom से which perhaps you've been copying and pasting and bringing back in this life, but you need. So this is the amazing work which third eye does. And to heal, as I spoke about Cham, so now we will enter the demo. And we'll apply. So I will speak. So the demo may go on for about 5-7 minutes. I will become absolutely quiet only in the last 2 minutes. This is more of a demo. Effect may not come, as I mentioned every time. It is a learning session. Some people may get the effect good enough. They're lucky enough. They may feel some sensations, but primarily because I will keep talking, so you may not be able to focus much. So we will repeat some affirmations. So affirmation, color, music, and mantra, we will use a combination. So I will now share the slide. Any question before we go ahead? No questions? Okay, just give me a sec. All right, so I always show the screen before we start. We know that the location of, okay, I think, sir, you've already talked about the first 5 chakras are primarily at the physical level. उनको physical chakras बोल सकते हैं, and the upper 2 chakras are more spiritual. So I think the below 5 chakras are extremely important for the normal day-to-day and very good functioning of life and lifetime. Third eye and this is primarily for spiritual development. It's like these are like icing on the cake. So if you've got these 2 amazing, so life would be jingalala. Otherwise, also I think the below 5 chakras are extremely important for a very happy life. Top 2 are icing on the cake. Okay, so I will not. So these are some fMRI studies which have proven that chakras exist and how do they respond to the sound frequencies and the mantras and stuff. So here it is, third eye. If you can see my cursor moving, it is about knowing things without knowing. I also talk about this in the professional context, that it creates the intuitive power for a leader, which makes him decide decisions, takes decisions better. Okay, and this is how I grammatically represent color, hand mudra, affirmations, music, and chanting is mantra. Yeah. Okay, so and then I move to the. Okay, so my screen is visible, and I will just play for a second just to Is it audible also, sir? No.
Yes.
Audible?
No.
Okay. So I need to unshare and share with the sound on. Yeah, share sound.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so before we start, I would request everybody to close the eyes, bring the awareness to your own self, any part of your body. After some time, just forget thinking that what you're doing, maybe just stop paying attention to any other thing around me, who's this guy, what is he saying, etc. Just bring your attention to now your forehead, slowly to the center of the forehead, and imagine a dark blue ball, which is smaller than a ball of a table tennis. Either rotating or not rotating, it does not matter. It is not hot, it is not cold either. You may say it is little warm, because we do feel little warmth when we bring the consciousness, our own awareness, to any part of our body. And this time it is the third eye. Now take a couple of breaths, long, deep breaths, as much as keeping the eyes closed. Focus on this ball, indigo or dark blue. And now pay some attention to the color itself and nothing else. Just the color. Dark blue. Chum ka first element, C color. Let's move the awareness to the very function of the third eye, and the affirmation. The affirmation is that I am full of intuitions. I have a strong intuitive ability. I can know things without knowing. And there's so much, so and so forth. But very crisply, I think most powerful for me has been, I know things without knowing. Just say this to yourself a couple of times. Now, we'll pay some attention for a second, for about 10 seconds to the music. So this sound frequency, which is about 700 hertz, directly activates third eye. So let's pay 10 seconds to just listen to the music and nothing else. The mantra, the Bij mantra, the chant Om. Now we'll start chanting Om. And now it is okay that we keep on fluctuating our awareness between these four ingredients: color, affirmation, music, and mantra. So let them rotate, keep chanting Om. I will stay quiet after a few seconds. We'll spend 2 minutes and come back. And take as long breaths as possible. If you want to rhyme along with the chanting of this guy in the video, good enough. Otherwise, you can have your own speed, but longer is better. am capable of knowing things without knowing. Pay attention to the color, dark blue, indigo color, the location, the sound frequency, and the mantra as we fade away. Spend another 5 seconds before you open your eyes. Any first reaction from anyone? So this was only for about 4 minutes that I played. Imagine if we played for a longer time, where it can take us. Chum is a capsule, like a crash course. And these are not the only ingredients or tools to balance any of the chakras. Chum is like a khichdi. When somebody is unwell, doctor says khichdi kha lo. This is what chum does to us. Instant, faster, quicker relief. But one has to go deeper for a long-term health. Yeah, khichdi kha ke hamesha, it's not perhaps the most nutrient food forever. Last thing, which I want to quickly talk about, is the biological name of the third eye. There's a body part that we have. That is pineal gland. So pineal gland is supposed to be the seat of the soul, which releases a couple of hormones as well, melatonin, and DMT. So melatonin is responsible for the regulation of us dark and night sleep and non-sleep. So entire body clock is driven by melatonin. So if third eye is not functioning at its best, then this hormone does not get released. This is the same hormone which gets disturbed when we have a jet lag, when we travel from one part of the globe to another. And that's why some people take the tablets of melatonin. So this is a very huge subject about this, that what does this hormone does and what is the function in its body. So we need to have another big session to talk about those areas. I mean, I can also in length sometime tell you that melatonin and the other hormones which are released by the third eye or pineal gland connects us to the previous and the next life. And these hormones are mostly found in infants and when somebody is just about to die. So just an infant who's just a few weeks young and an old aging person who's about to die, uski body mein third eye zyada kaam karti hai, melatonin zyada release hota hai, and that connects that person to the previous and the next lives. There's a big discussion which can happen in some other session. Cool, thank you. Idesh, hi, thank you. Question please from Idesh bhai.
Okay, Amiji, thank you for the wonderful, session.
Pleasure, thank you.
Just a quick thing. How do we, control the fluctuation of the blue light? By a fluctuation, I mean that whenever you try to concentrate on the light, it fades away. Then it comes back on its own.
Yeah.
But whenever you try to focus it, it goes.
Yeah, kya baat hai? Bahut badhiya. This is what it is. It has to be. So it has to come, go. There are fluctuating lights, experiences. This is how it is. You do not have to think that it should not go. If it does not go, then you will not have the experience of it being there. It has to go and come back. Fluctuation ke bina nahi pata lagega. That's the right way. So it's not. It is the pattern. Light pattern.
No, my point is how to focus on that. Is there any technique for that?
So this is just the beginning. So this is just the beginning. I'll just speak for a few seconds and then I will leave it on to Shashi sir. So this is just the beginning. When we get deeper, when we focus only on color, abhi humne kya kiya? We took chum, we took a khichdi. So when we let's sit only for a session where we'll focus only on color, then you will be able to focus only on color. Let's say next session may when you sit only for music, just listen to this on frequency of 600 hertz, then you will just listen to this and you don't have to focus on the color, and so on and so forth. So when you sit for a longer hour only focusing on the visualization of the color, then you will yourself develop the art and understand that focus nahi kiye bina bhi, even if whatever feeling that you have visually is is healing your third eye. Likewise for all the ingredients.
Done.
Yeah. So इसमें इतना ही होता है. You know, it is like a very crisp. You can't focus on any one particular element at all. Any other question?
Just to add on what
think
Amitji said, see,
Yeah.
when you are trying to focus on the color, then you are putting in a lot of effort. So don't put any effort. Whatever is coming, just observe it. Right? And the best way, what my guru used to tell me was visualize. Visualize is the first thing. If you can't visualize, imagine. If you can't even imagine, then think and believe that it is there, because it is already there. It is not in your awareness, but it is already there. So visualize, imagine, think, and believe. These are the stages, right? So if you can visualize, that is the best. Otherwise, just believe that it is happening. And don't have to struggle to see any light. आ रहा है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. नहीं आ रहा, तो भी अच्छा है. Go with the flow. It will impact you. Correct? Very good, very good. Yes. And Amitji, that was a wonderful session. So let's acknowledge Amitji for a wonderful demo. And it is a demo, right?
Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah.
Great.
Aman bhai had a question. Aman.
Yes.
Yes, actually, I was, doing meditation along with the demo, but for the first time, I did not see anything, and it was very surprising. I just saw a whole dark black inside. I think it was only at the end that I could see a fraction of the second. I could see some light, but before that, it was all dark. I tried meditating, I tried imagining, visualizing. I didn't see anything for the first
That's
time.
okay.
I
That's
don't
okay.
know.
What I mentioned now, go with that.
Yeah.
Visualize, imagine,
Sure.
believe, think.
Okay, sure.
It is not important to see anything. It is not important not to see anything. Just be with it and flow with it. It will
Sure,
work.
sir. Thank you.
Very good. Yes. Amitji, you want to share something?
So when somebody has to visualize a color, so when I was going through this journey about 2-3 years back, I was also struggling. So something came up. I thought that I'm standing in front of a very long and big wall. एक दीवार है मेरे सामने, मैं बहुत क्लोज खड़ा हूं उसके, और वो दीवार का एक कलर है. So imagine आप एक डार्क ब्लू दीवार के सामने खड़े हैं. आप अगर आंख खोलेंगे तो you will just see dark blue color painted on a wall. Sounds stupid, but ultimately what can you do? You just see a blue color. Just visualize this. And यही करना, इससे ज्यादा नहीं करना. You don't expect कि आपको यहाँ पे कुछ blue color दिखाई देगा on the third eye. That is not the objective. The objective is that you have to think of blue color. So if you want to think of a dark blue color, what you can think? Maybe just a wall. Otherwise, if I give you an object, तो वो object पे diversion हो जाएगा आपका thought का. अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि let's say white color सोचना, TT की ball white color की होती है usually. So if I say कि think of a TT ball, so you, apart from thinking of white color, you will also end up thinking of a TT ball, which is not the right thing because उसमें dilution हो गया energy का. So एक simple ब्लू कलर ह्यूज वॉल है जिसमें आप भूल ही गए कि वॉल है, बस ब्लू कलर की पट्टी पड़ी आपके सामने, या जस्ट इमेजिन ब्लू कलर की अपने आंखों में ब्लाइंड फ्लोर पहन लिया. इतना सोचना है आपको.
We all know the blue color, correct? We all know the
Sure.
blue color. So just visualize it, just imagine it, believe it is happening, think it is happening. That's all, finished. ज़्यादा नहीं
Sure.
सोचना उसके बारे में. ठीक है?
Thanks,
Very good.
Amitji. Thanks, Shashi, sir. Thank you.
Very good. So that is a good approach. Yes, Arpit ji, you want to ask something?
Yeah, hi Shashi sir. Hi Amit, it was a wonderful
Hi.
session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining.
So Amit, like the color fluctuations were there, and as you mentioned that it must be there. So I'm glad for that. But by the end, when we are, approaching the last, 30 seconds, I was feeling a kind of force here, which is, pushing me to open my eyes. It is like it's a very strong force. It is continuously pushing me ki like now you should open your eyes, now you should open your eyes. And I was trying to not open that, but there was a force which is, just pushing me to open. So what is that and how is that
खोल लो
connected?
आंखें, खोल लो आंखें, क्या हो गया? कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. When you know
Yeah.
nothing is going to happen after opening the eyes, you will close it again. But the best thing that I have followed is half closed, half shut. Half open, half shut.
Best.
So you will not sleep and you will not get drawn into the outside world. आंखें आधी खुली आधी बंद. That is the best way to do the meditation. Any meditation for that matter. ठीक है? Good, Arpit.
Okay.
So at least we are on the job. We are doing something great.
Yes.
Anybody else who wants to ask anything?
Let's say Kriya Yoga में ना बड़ी different methodology है. They work on the Ida, Pingla, and they look at Sushumna. So it's a different way of reaching the same destination.
See, Kriya Yoga, if you're talking of Kriya Yoga, we are talking of breathing, breath work. उसमें breath work and meditation, right? वो different approach है. There are many approaches. We have talked of only 5 modalities which Amit ji is talking of, correct? There are many other things. You can do yogasanas. आप बहुत सारे योगा शीर्षासन कर सकते हो, पर्वतासन कर सकते हो. That will activate your third eye chakra very, very powerfully. Yeah. So there are many methods. We are talking of a combination of 5. So do this. This is fast. He has experienced it. I have experienced it, and that is what we are trying to tell you. It is fastest way to experience something in your spiritual journey. Correct. And just one thing I wanted to add regarding the affirmations. The best affirmation which I have experienced at the third eye chakra is I am connected. I am connected to the divine. I am connected to the whole universe. But the word is I am connected. And when you are connected to the divine and the whole universe, you will be getting the cosmic wisdom and you will be getting the divine wisdom. So everything, intuition and everything will flow after that. So if you want to just remember 3 words as an affirmation, just say I am connected. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, you say I am connected. And then you chant Om, visualize the blue color, sit in the mudra. It works like, you just flow with the sound and the music. Yeah. I am connected is also very powerful affirmation which you can do. Rest you will find many affirmations in the, if you do a Google search, you will find many affirmations. So you can use all that, but the best is 3 words. I am connected. And then extend it. I'm connected to the universe. I'm connected to everybody in my life. I'm connected to the divine. I'm connected to the divine healing energies. So the divine wisdom, divine light is coming to you. Right? So that is powerful.
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody else who wants to share? We have just reached the scheduled time.
One, there is a question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
One, there is a question from Devesh Bhai on the chat box. But before you address that, just one more thing which I want to talk about. There is something about calcification or decalcification of third eye. So it's important that we maintain our diet in a way that the diet ideally should not have fluoride. Yeah. So for example, most of the toothpastes carry fluoride. And one good thing that we can do with our own self is not to paste and consume paste which has fluoride. And there are a couple of brands that I figured out. Vico Vajrasanti is the only brand that I know does not have any fluoride. And I think a couple of more, but even I should not be just talking too much about this. But yeah, एक ये चीज है, calcification diet is extremely important. And I think most of you are nicely spiritually developed without taking name, but I know half of you are not just inclined, but quite a lot developed. And it's good for all of you that now it's time to work on the third eye, which means also focus on the calcification, like to prevent calcification by having a right diet. Now over to Devesh Bhai ka question.
Yes.
Devesh Bhai, you want to ask yourself?
Devesh ji, the question that you're asking is when you breathe, you take in oxygen. Yeah. Along with when you're breathing in air. So in the air, what you're breathing in is oxygen and you're breathing out is carbon dioxide, correct? But along with that, you also breathe in prana energy. Prana energy is the universal life force energy, which is there in the universe, which is giving life, which is sustaining life. Correct? So prana energy is important because otherwise सिर्फ ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर से आप नहीं काम चला सकते अपना. जो हमने कोविड में देखा था ना. It can help you to a particular extent. Otherwise, you need the prana shakti. The prana shakti is what will flow through the nadis and activate your body and mind and coordinate the body and mind and keep you alive. And if the prana shakti is not there, the body is dead and the body falls off. We need to understand that. तो उसके लिए कोई एनर्जी और मैटर के कंफ्यूजन में मत जाइए. जब आप ब्रीथ करते हैं, आप ऑक्सीजन और प्राणा शक्ति लेते हैं और जब आप ब्रीथ आउट करते हैं, you give out carbon dioxide and you give out prana energy again. But by that time, it has already activated and energized the whole of the body and mind. Yes? So that is a simple answer to your query. और डिटेल्स में चाहिए तो 1-to-1 बात कर लीजिएगा अमित जी से या मुझसे. Correct? Yes. Anybody else? Anybody else who wants to ask something? Praveen ji, Meenakshi ji.
I want to hear something from Praveen, man. With the time that you have to say something, share, or even ask, or just say hi to everyone. Such a long time. Where have you been?
No, I like you have said that there is lots of meditations. Even I have tried many things, but chakra is the simplest, I felt, and I've been following all your sessions. I might not have attended, but I see on YouTube and your session on, what Shashi ji is on your session, which you all are taking on chakras. So I have learned a lot from that, and it's so simple, and I think much easier than other meditations. Only that one thing I wanted to know, के the mantra we have to remember ना, कि अच्छा इसका ये मंत्र है, वो भूल जाते हैं हम कि
तो वो तो आप रिकॉर्डिंग में लगा सकते हैं ना. रिकॉर्डिंग लगा के आप शवासन में बैठ जाइए या पद्मासन में बैठ जाइए और उसके बाद शवासन में लेट के भी कर सकते हैं. So the mantra and music will come from the YouTube recording. You just have to follow the awareness. Take your awareness to those chakras. Visualize that color. Keep chanting the mantra along with the affirmation. That's all. उसके बाद आप सो जाइए. 21 मिनट के बाद नींद आ रही है तो सो जाइए. बहुत बढ़िया हीलिंग होएगी.
These sessions have been very good. I'm so thankful to both of you all for taking.
Thank you, Praveen ji. Let's acknowledge Praveen ji. Yes. Anybody else who wants to share your experience today or maybe even before?
मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है.
हाँ.
The question is कि जितने भी हमारे बीज मंत्र हैं, क्या हम लोग उसको वाइब्रेशन के साथ हम करेंगे या हम लोग उसको सिर्फ बोल देंगे? क्योंकि वाइब्रेशन का अभी एक रिसर्च आया था तो उसमें उन्होंने बोला है कि इट हैज अ वेरी पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट ऑन द बॉडी एंड ऑर्गन्स बेसिकली.
Yes.
So I would just like to have your insight.
Both works. You can chant your Bij mantra as per your own convenience, or you can chant that along with the mantra which is coming in the YouTube recording. Both ways it is okay. Correct? And see, you can add the breathwork also, though breathwork is not mentioned in our modalities here. But if you follow the breathwork, even that is very, very powerful when you chant the mantra. So there are different combinations that you can use, but suit yourself, whatever is your calling, you do that. आप chanting मंत्र के साथ कर सकते हो, अपने आप भी अकेले कर सकते हो, right? Yeah. So all the 7 major chakras have the 7 Bij mantras. So you can chant those mantras individually without the YouTube recording also, you can do that. But then the music will not be there. Correct? So better to have a YouTube recording. Along with that, you can chant and combine the other modalities as per every day you can focus on one, like Amitji said. One day you focus on the color. Second day you focus on the affirmation. Third day you focus on the Bij mantra. So you do that, which is okay. But start doing something. Just don't go with the concept and कि हाँ अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है, कर लेंगे नहीं चलेगा. करना है, रोज करना है. 15 मिनट करिए रोज तो भी चलेगा, but करना है. Right?
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay,
Thank you
very
so
good,
much.
very good, Amanji. That's it. All right. Anybody else? Meenakshi ji, anything you want to share? Your experience?
Just wanted to say thank you for the session. It was very beautiful, very knowledgeable. Insights were very nice and very nicely collaborated. So thank you for this. Gratitude.
Welcome. Thank you. Welcome.
Gratitude to you also.
Right. Okay. So last and final call. We're already 8 minutes over time. So last and final call. Anybody who wants to share? Otherwise, we close the session.
Maybe I can just add something on what Aman's last question was. I heard something else, and that was not his question though. So when we chant the mantra, सबसे नीचे लम है, यहाँ पे ओम है, for example. So there is a specific sound frequency which even I don't know, for example, that the sound frequency of a Bij mantra. Now, for example, Gale ka hai hum. Yeah, we all know HAM. Now, if I say hum like this, hum, the other could be hum, and the other could be another level of tone or scale. So, a musician who has learned this, for example, who knows these saregamas, is the best person who can pronounce those chants and mantras the best way. I can't, for example, but somebody who's little musical in approach, then his pronunciation of the right scale of the mantra would be best and the effect will be most profound. So when I don't even know, still I found so much of benefit. Imagine if these are pronounced in the right frequency as the musical tone, whatever it is. I've not learned music. So the effect is unimaginable. I mean, so Aman bhai, when you talked about vibration, I thought you were talking about vibration of our own vocal cords. So हमें अपने vocal cords की भी vibration को ऊपर नीचे करना चाहिए कायदे से whenever we are chanting the chant.
See,
Sure, Amit ji. Yeah.
the whole purpose of all these modalities is to cleanse your chit. Let's not forget the main part. ठीक है, ये सारी modalities किस लिए कर रहे हैं हम? अपने चित्त को, अपने माइंड, सबकॉन्शियस माइंड के इम्प्योरिटीज को हील कर रहे हैं. तो अगर वहाँ पे ब्लॉक्स हैं, मेंटल ब्लॉक हैं, इमोशनल ब्लॉक हैं, कार्मिक ब्लॉक हैं, अगर छोटे कंकड़ की तरह हैं, मैं पहले भी कहा था, ये छोटे कंकड़ की तरह हैं, तो 3-4 सेशंस में वो हट जाएगा एंड यू विल फील द impact in your life. But if it is a very hardened karma, then it will take some real sadhana for that. So keep doing the practices as you heal the blocks. That is what is important. Okay, so let us not get into the technicalities of it, rather than but understand the real purpose is to heal the blocks which are actually limiting our lives and limiting our beliefs and causing impurities in our body and mind. अपने बॉडी और माइंड को हमने हील करके प्योर करना है. दैट इज द टारगेट दैट वी आर हैविंग, और ये उसका एक मीन्स है. तो दीज आर द मीन्स. द एंड इज व्हाट दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. Means you can add more means, you can let go of a few means, but the end goal has to be very, very clear. Correct? So keep focus on the end goal, that you are cleansing yourself, you are healing yourself and purifying your body and mind. The rest
Sure,
will
sir.
happen. Rest will happen with time. Yes.
Thank you so much, Amit ji.
All
Thank you
right.
so much, Shashi sir. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much. So let's acknowledge everybody who shared and everybody who participated. Thank you very much. So I hope all of you enjoyed the session. You will get the recordings, watch the recording again, and keep practicing. And we come next week, we will look at the ultimate 7th major chakra, the crown chakra. How are we going to heal that, and how are we going to move to the consciousness of I am divine. Yes, till then, enjoy your day, enjoy your week. Aham Brahmasmi. Bye-bye, take care, good night.
Thank you.